What's going on, everybody? Stage Flea here. Today I was just wanting to discuss, not necessarily like easy A's. As we see here, I have the easy A for Super Saiyan Goku that just came out. But I actually kind of wanted to talk about, the actual the sprites. So like the battle motions, which you don't see here, but they're already in game. I thought it would be maybe a cool idea to maybe kind of go over some real quick, kind of just some ideas I thought up here. I have a bunch of characters that I thought maybe would be my personal choice of what I think, what I want personally. So first we'll go with Janimba. Um, Personally, I thought he should already get one. I would be surprised if he doesn't get one by the end of the celebration. Same with the Buhan. But with the Janimba, I mean, that sword is so like I could just imagine him like pulling out the sword and kind of like swinging it around as like battle motion. Like I think that would just be the sickest thing ever. And like an aura or like something else, maybe just like him laughing. I don't know. I think Janemba has like so many cool, interesting ideas he could use for like the battle motions. So I think that could be a cool idea that we could hopefully see. Yeah, hopefully we see this by the end of the celebration, because that would be a bummer if he's got a super easy A but doesn't get the stickers or the battle motions. Next we have Gogeta. Um, Not this Gogeta necessarily, but I think it would be the coolest thing ever if we got a Gogeta that had a battle motion of him just. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, of him just sitting, like maybe floating, sitting. I don't know. Like I think him just floating in the air, just sitting in the sky with like his arms crossed. Like this would be just the coolest thing to have. Um, I do think we will see like some new thing, obviously, because year sevens should be easying by the end of the celebration. But I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen with this Gogeta. I mean, even with this int one, I mean the standalone, he came out for global 2021, so he has a chance to easy A this year. I really hope so, to help with the giant ape power category. But I just think him sitting would be just the sickest thing. These two will probably just do like a power up, kind of like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just out of Vegeta, and then Gogeta will have his own thing. But that's what I'm assuming. So yeah. Next one we have. Oh, there it is. LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, not necessarily just the LR. Um, but I think these two, it's gonna look so cool when we get like an animation. Let's see if we have it. Kind of like them doing like the little poses and stuff. Like I just think it'd be the coolest thing to have them kind of like do like a little pose before, kind of like this, kind of like a pose like that, where they're like kind of like a Ginyu Force kind of pose, where they're in the motion. I think it'd just be like the coolest thing to have. It'd be a little cool. I they'd have to release a new unit probably. Unless they decide to super easy A him, which I mean they can, but I mean we don't know. We will find out. These kind of LRs are kind of weird. I feel like they might just be random. Like I feel like this one will just kind of randomly show up in a celebration. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. So next one, yeah. I mean, obviously, LR Merge Samasu and Goku Black. I think these two right now. Oh, their sprite right now is both of them, right? Yeah. Just imagine like those two moving, or like having like Rose doing like a sword slash, or like both of them getting into post to attack. Like I just think like a duo card like that's so cool. And like a big thing I'm actually excited to see, not only with like um you know just that card in general, but like any joined forces characters. Like a lot of these characters, these battle motions will all be like, I'm not saying that all of them will get them. I do hope eventually that they're just going to kind of incorporate battle motions monthly, like kind of give like a batch out, like here's what you got, go try them out, this is what we've updated. Well, we're not sure, we obviously don't know, we've only gotten like 5 or whatever. I just think the that joined forces units have like potentially the most unique. Like they could have the most unique battle motions. Like come on, like this guy. Like I know we're getting a new one, but like this guy with the battle motion. I don't know. I really like the idea of the battle motions. They just make the game so unique and fresh. It's kind of like just predicting like when EZAs are gonna happen. I feel like it's just kind of like a new content that people could start maybe incorporating, like how of how they're able to come up with these ideas of how these characters will move around and stuff. But so yeah, but Goku Black, I don't know. I think it'd just be a cool idea. I couldn't really think of anything really interesting. I just think just these two battle motion, beautiful. Next is kind of a favorite of mine. It's gonna be Metal Cooler. Kind of weird, I know. But I don't know. I could just see this character having like an aura. Not necessarily like an aura, but you know, like I don't know how to explain it. You know how he has like the little wires that kind of come out. Oh, it looks such a good art. I don't know. I think it'd just be so cool to have them kind of like configured, or even like that. Oh wait, let me see if I can go back and show you again. Oh no. Like I know this sounds whack, but what if they just kind of like, you'll see it in a sec when he does a little scouter. Like what if they just added a little scouter, not like on the character like this, but kind of like just a little mini scatter to show that Metal Cooler has his eyes on the enemy. I don't know. I just think that'd be a really cool idea. I'm a big Metal Cooler fan, so I just think I don't know. I think it'd be really awesome to see like a like an in-game scouter effect, not necessarily like how we have the scouter already, where it's like you see a super attack. Like I think it'd just be really cool to see like beep 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 beep. You know what I mean. Next is Hit. His honestly, I was thinking about it. I liked an idea of it, but now thinking about it, he doesn't do much. And this version of Hit is during the Universe 6 tournament, I believe. Maybe it's. Oh, who don't. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because it has this animation. Cage of Time. I know. Don't test me. I know. I know. This is from the Tournament of Power. It was a mistake, but I mean, they could do something like that where he has his like fists out. It's kind of a cool idea. At first I was like, oh, Hit assassin battle motion, like that's gonna be sick. But now thinking about it, like it could just be him putting up his fists, which is fine, or him just kind of like with his like that. But I mean, well, I guess we'll see if we ever get a new Hit, which uh, most likely not. Next, okay, this one I had a really cool idea for. And it was Spirit Bomb Goku. I thought it would be just the coolest idea ever to have Spirit Bomb Goku just have his hands in the air, just just like that, just have him in the air with like the little pieces of aura coming up into his hands while you're like standing in the back idle animation. Just have him stick his hands up. I think it'd be the coolest thing ever. Um, that it's just it's that simple. Like I think that's just all they need to add for that, and it'll be cool. Um, Next, probably yeah, Bardock from the Frieza movie for sure. Um, I love this. I think this card specifically. I mean, they can have like look at that, like a new version of a Bardock where it's like I don't know, man. I just think it'd be the coolest thing ever. But then again, we also have to get a new Bardock. But I don't know him kind of like when I think of a battle motion, I think of like this scene exactly when he's like on his well this card right here. Like it'd be kind of cool to maybe have his arm. Well, do they already have that? Is he just floating with his arm? I mean, they maybe could have like him with his arm, like the thing around his arm, or what's it called, where he's holding his arm. I don't know. Just kind of make it like show that he's damaged. Next up is gosh, why are they all like refreshing like this? Beerus. Um, Beerus. Honestly, all I see is just him wagging his tail. But I don't know. Beerus would just be kind of cool to see, just him wagging his tail. Maybe have his finger out for like a Hakai or anything like that. Most likely they're just a tail wag or Uh, maybe what does his sprite look like? Oh, yeah, just move the tail. To be honest, I think that would probably just be their best bet. Thinking about it now. Um, but Beerus, I don't know. I think it'd just be cool. I think Whis honestly might be a cooler idea. Thinking about it now. I mean, Whis has. I mean, he can like. He's kind of like. He kind of like moves around. I don't know how to say. He kind of like, he moves swiftly. I guess. Kind of cool to just kind of see him move around real quick. Flick his stick. I don't know. Next up, Super 17, man. I don't know. I think just oh, his aura. I just think it'd be so cool to have like him with like the dark sphere around him, you know? Like I think it'd just be so cool to have that around him. I don't know, that's like the first thing that comes to mind when I think of this character. Oh, but you know what? If they stick to like the gun, nah. Now they'll probably do the orb. I was just thinking, like, what if he took his arm off in the battle sprite? Oh, that would have been so cool. But most likely not. Next up, pretty simple, straightforward. God Goku, just base form Goku, power up into God Goku. That's all I need. Have like a little maybe like a little dragon animation in the background. Just keep this or keep the sprite like the aura, and we're good. That's all. Short and simple. Cooler. Honestly, with the new release of the Frieza, I'm either seeing him kind of just flexing or doing like, let's see if I can find it. This like that, just in his but just like as an idol where he's just kind of has his hands up or he's laughing. I don't know. That'd just be kind of cool. Cooler most likely will still get the same treatment as Frieza, where he's just like pulsating. I don't know. Frieza's got a weird idol animation, to be honest. After he blinds you. Next up, we got Gamma 1, and this also goes for 2. This kind of goes the same with, I mean, the LR Gammas and Great Salmon 1 and 2. Just kind of like a cool little, like a little dance pose that they do. Kind of love this card art. I think it's so cool. Just kind of like, you know, a little comic-y style. I think it'd just be really cool to have maybe one of these, you know, like the Bonk or the Bam or whatever, and their sprite when you like switch them over. They do like a pose, um, just from like the movie, and then it does like a Dokkan thing behind it. I don't know. I just think it'd be really cool. But we probably won't see the Gammas. I guess the STR and AGL will technically can easy A this year. Oh shit. Well, maybe. We'll see. Next up, Vegeta. I specifically had this card. I think these two would be pretty cool together. I think it'd just be really sick to see Trunks pull his sword out and Vegeta just kind of power up, and just them kind of simultaneously do it, powering up and charging, like kind of just simultaneously together. Like I just think it'd be the coolest thing. The coolest thing. So pretty short and simple for that one as well. Bulma, easy. I want her to pull out the scouter. I want her to just pull out the scouter. You'll see. Bam. Just have her do that shit and look at it and then talk and then go back. Like that would just be so awesome. I know it's like short and simple, but I mean, we don't get a lot of Bulma cards, so this one just specifically is already good enough. Like her easy A. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I'm really interested to see what their her easy A is going to be like. I mean, we're going to see it in like a couple years, but her battle motion scouter, it's all I want. I think it'd just be so awesome. Next up, oh my gosh, gotta reload all these. Omega Shenron, pretty straightforward. Kind of just would like to have kind of like the spikes maybe move around, maybe have like the Dragon Balls kind of. Oh, you can't see because it's back, but it'd be kind of cool to see him kind of like flex his like spikes and stuff. But like his easy A and or not easy A, but him and where is he? Where is he? This guy like his easy A is coming soon, so I wonder if GT bosses. Omega Redemption this year. We'll see. But no, I think Omegas will be cool. I really am interested to see what to do with Omega, just in general. I feel like they need to do something new with him. Maybe a new card. I know this one just came out last year, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Um, so yeah, second to last is Majin. All I want is just this. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. This. I want his battle motion to just be him flying in the air and just sit like that. I just want him in the air like that. I just want him to fly and jump around. Like I just think that'd be the coolest thing ever. His that's what I really want for his battle motion. I just think that'd be like just the coolest thing ever, especially with his revival music. I think it's just gonna fit really well. But we'll have to see, like I said, with how they do battle motions. And then lastly, I kind of see this one as a joke, but honestly, kind of cool to think. What if like we had a Jackie Chun battle battle motion character, kind of had his hands kind of doing like the hand symbols. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of have him. Let me get a sprite down here. Kind of have his hands, moving around and stuff slowly. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to throw him in there. But yeah, that's kind of just an overview of all the characters. I mean, any character I'm excited for when I see the battle motions. I'm really excited to see what they do with them. Um, I wonder if you could see them already in game if I wanted to. I don't think I can. No, I don't think so. But I'm really excited to see what they do with battle motions, and I hope that they plan to release some of them more frequently. And units that came out like last year and the year before, they deserve one. I don't think we need to be waiting for a new unit or an EZA of that character to get a battle motion. I think they should just be able to put it in. But let me know in the comments what you guys think would be a cool battle motion and what you guys want the most. So see you guys later.